Hey guys, welcome back to FPL. It's been a while, and that is because obviously we were waiting for the double game week from Liverpool and Everton. They finally played it yesterday. Obviously, last week was the FA Cup and Carabao Cup games, so there was no FPL video last week because there was no point of making changes or anything like that. So, as usual, we're going to look at the team of the week, how we did, any transfers, how the league is looking, and yeah. So, team of the week was Pickford with 10 points, Tarkowski with 17, because obviously he scored that late draw goal against Liverpool. Nico Williams with 12 points, Muniz with 11, Mo Salah captain with a 29 points there, Gibbs White 16 points, Alanga with 13, Bellegarde with 11, Beto with 21, Chris Wood with 17, and Matessa with 13 points. Yeah, we need to look at what we did. So the points wise, we've had a absolutely amazing week. 143, our first ever 100-point week in the series in the FPL. Obviously, it was a double game week, and obviously that has helped. As you can see, the highest point is 201, and that would have been with a triple captain Salah. Obviously, we went with the assistant managership instead, but still, it was a great week. Average was 87 if you didn't use your chips. But yeah, we gained lots of points. So starting in goal, we went Pickford. The double game week there split over. Everton were a 4-0 victory against Leicester in that dual game week 24, the start of the week. He got a clean sheet, assist. He got assist. I didn't even know that. 7, and then obviously 2 points for the 90 minutes played. In the Liverpool game, he got the 2 points. Obviously, he got the goal conceded against, which we kind of expected. So it's not the end of the world. Obviously, I think it would have been better if he'd got the clean sheet. Liverpool had got the clean sheet and stuff, but the way it worked out was not too bad. Moving into the back three, Muniz with that 11-pointer with a clean sheet and an assist plus bonus points. Virgil van Dijk, obviously, Liverpool got the clean sheet against Bournemouth, 6 points minus the yellow card. And then obviously the Everton game, they conceded. So it's just a 1 point there, 6 points. Lewis Hall, in a surprising loss to Fulham, 2-1, didn't get a clean sheet. So it's just a 1 point. Rodgers there, was kind of expecting them to win that, to be honest. So just a point from Rodgers there. Bit disappointing, but not the end of the world. Cole Palmer, again, only assists, no goals. His form hasn't been great. It's something that we're monitoring on whether we need to sell him and find the money to go elsewhere. Captain Salah, of course, in the first game against Bournemouth, goal scored. He scored both of them, which is 10 points. Clean sheet bonus points. Obviously, I can't work it out off my top of the head, but obviously if you use a triple captain, we'll probably be able to see the triple captain scores anyway on the highest weeker. But lots of points from Salah, goal and assist in the Everton game, bonus points as well. So a total of 58 points, 29 if you'd just not had him in the squad, 58 if he'd was your captain, and a triple captain, I can work this out, 29 times 3 is 87. So 87 points if you had triple captains, Mo Salah. Bemo 2, again, lost to Spurs. It was kind of expected, to be honest. I've always been saying that Mbemo and Brentford, I was kind of looking them in to bring into this week rather than last week. But it was just that we had to make that funds for Gakpo, so we got rid of Diaz to put Mbemo in, hoping that maybe they picked something out of that game against Spurs. But it's okay. Chris Wood on that 7-0 against Brighton. What a game! I was watching that on the Sky Sports when it kicked off. Crazy score lines. Chris Wood with a hat trick, 12 points. Bonus points 3. If you'd gone or you've been captained him, would have been 34 points. So what a performance from him. Isaac, unfortunately, again in that Newcastle loss, didn't do anything, which is obviously a letdown. And the man that we actually brought in didn't do anything either, to be honest. Obviously got an assist in the Bournemouth game, but it's kind of disappointing, to be honest. Played just 70 minutes, which is disappointing. But then obviously we got to consider that obviously Liverpool did have a cup game week last week as well. Moving on to the assistant managership, we went with David Moyes. Obviously, bagged lots of points. Manager win, 6 points. Manager clean sheet, got 2. And obviously, manager scored 4 points for the goals. Manager draw, got 3 points. Manager table bonus draw, got 5. If they'd won that game, he would have got 10 points. And that would have been an outrageous score to have. Manager goal scored 2 as well. So some good points from Moyes. I can confirm, obviously, we have changed from Everton now to a different manager. That is just the one transfer we've made. But on the bench, obviously, we had Sells with that clean sheet. Obviously, the only reason why we didn't go with Sells was because of the double game week for Pickford. Ahmed did nothing in that Man's United game. And then obviously Robertson did get 4 points. So that was probably the only, with the assist, would have been the only change that we should have made instead of Hall. But overall, a good performance. We'll look at the highest points. So 201. This would be with a triple captain on Salah. Alisson in goal, 10 points. Tarkowski on 17. Saliba, Trent, 2 points for Saliba, 7 points for Trent. Alanga with 11, KDB with 1, Son with 10, Gibbs White with 16. Obviously, a triple captain, Mo Salah 87 points on its own. Chris Wood 17, Beto with 21 ahead, and then obviously the bench doesn't do anything. So yeah, that is game week 24 wrapped up. Now moving on to game week 25, which is going to be another double game week. I forgot to say this. Cliver, Rogers, Wood, Kenza, Gakpo in, Gordon, Ahmed, Hall, Isaac, Jackson out. Why are people bringing Kirkes in? Is it because that's something we need to look at? Can I go fixtures maybe? Fixtures. I don't want this. Boom. Okay. They got Southampton. Yeah, I didn't see that. That's something we might have to. Make that change. So we're gonna do that actually now. Replacement. We'll put Kirkes in there. Yeah. Just the one change. Obviously, 2 changes now. One on the squad. One on the manager. Emery's coming in. because they've got that double game week against Ipswich where they should get some points, and then obviously Liverpool in the double game week. Again, if they can pull something out the bag, that'd be great for them. And then on the final week, we'll probably pick another manager. So let's just make the changes for that. Confirm. Yeah, 4 points. Moving into the team that we're picking, we're gonna still remain with Crystal Palace. We're still with Pickford. Crystal Palace, they should be able to get that over the line. Nunes, Van Dijk, Kirkes, new transferred in against Southampton. Obviously, both Liverpool and Aston Villa have double game week fixtures there, so obviously double points for them. Mbemo, Salah, Palmer, Rodgers, Fulham. I think this is what the team is. There's no changes on the bench I would really want to make. You could argue maybe Robinson, but then against Forest and you want the goals from Wood. So I think that's going to be team done. Yeah, Captain Salah as well. Moving on to the leagues. We've obviously had green arrows in every single league that we've been in, but we only really care about 2. The Management League, we've gone up. Sorry, I'm very ill, guys, so I do apologise. But yeah, we've gone up in the Management League. Some big scores in the Management League itself. But we managed to jump back over Gilly just by a couple of points, but we managed to close the gap down as well, which is nice. And obviously with another double game week, who knows what we could do to move back up. So we moved back into full spot. As for the mini league itself that I'm running, we're just currently sitting a couple points, 15 points behind Tyler. Obviously, we had a lot more points than Tyler, but obviously the gap that we needed to close down coming into this week was a little bit too far ahead. And despite that 143 points, which is obviously the best in the mini league, still wasn't enough. But I'm very happy with what we've done, and I do think we can now overtake him in next week, obviously depending on who he brings in or what he does to his squad. Him and Matt have the same points. They might have the same team, to be honest. Gavin with 136. We look at his squad. I know he was loving it as an Everton fan. Obviously, he's got Pickford in there, Milenkovic, Salah, Moyes as your captain. Yeah. Understandable. Good squad from him, to be honest. But yeah, so that's another big week for us. Our first ever 100-point week. Obviously, helps with a double game week as a Salah captain, but very, very good for FPL and the chances of moving up the tables to hopefully reclaim that first place spot, because we let that go too quickly. But thank you for watching, guys. Obviously, it is going to be a double game week, so I need to find out when next week's games are and when we can post the review for game week 25. But if you do subscribe, Please like the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my content from my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.